We couldn't be more excited to have you with us for this interactive break this afternoon to explore Branson with us until you can be here in person. Just a quick reminder to everyone, if you can set your viewing options to side by side, you will probably be able to see more of the video and the presentation. Okay, now remember everyone, this is the first of its kind. We've never done this before, so relax, get comfortable, let's have fun with this, and here we go. First, I want to introduce the people that you're going to meet today while you are exploring Branson with us. We're going to have JP Morris with Big Cedar Lodge Golf, Matt Lee, who's a captain at State Park Marina, Wendy White, who's the director of sales with the Hiltons of Branson, and John Davidson, who's the general manager at the Chateau on the lake. We are going to kick things off by showing you just a few things that makes us who we are in Branson. We're excited for you all to see some of our unique properties, amazing natural beauty, and a wide variety of attractions that Branson has to offer. So to do that, here is our 2020 meetings video.
We know you've heard a thing or two about Branson, Missouri. We hear it all the time. Isn't Branson that small Midwestern town with family attractions and Vegas-style entertainment? But a destination for high-powered meetings and high-energy off-agenda fun? No way. Well, it's time we bring you up to speed. Yes, we've been welcoming visitors for generations. Genuine hospitality is at the heart of our diverse community. But Branson today is a very different place than you remember or think you know. Rather than tell you about it, let us show you what's in store for your meeting attendees. Hold on, it starts with a bang. In Branson, exceptional venues, outdoor action, culinary innovation, inspiring moments, and warm hospitality make for unforgettable meetings and events. Don't believe us? Then come explore Branson for yourself. It's one unbelievable experience.
As you can see, in addition to the gorgeous hotel, luxury lodges, and the cutting-edge modern convention center that Branson has, what awaits you and your attendees is world-class service and really unexpected facilities. It's all nestled in the heart of the Ozark Mountains, and all less than one day's drive to 1/3 of the U.S. population. There are unlimited options for meeting attendees, from private fishing tournaments to UTV riding, and many, many more options to create curated experiences for all of your attendees and all of the planners as well. There is one thing that some of you may not know, and that is Branson has fast become a world-class golf destination. With 10 stellar courses, options abound for any level of player. And those of you that are with us right now, you are in for a once-in-a-lifetime treat. We're going to give you a sneak peek at one of the biggest stories happening anywhere in the world of golf this year. So hang on, this is a stunner.
What a shot of the Ozarks here, huh? This feels a lot to me like Augusta National. Big wide fairways, one of Tiger's main things he likes to do. The back tees are very challenging. He calls them Tiger tees. This is pretty darn walkable. Every hole on this golf course is fantastic.
It's mind-boggling how far we've come.
You putting the bunker up in the front?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Keep that piece of paper, it's history. It's fine art. The nature of the Ozarks here, as far as you can see. You don't see subdivisions, you don't see anything pretty much but nature. It's very, very special.
Johnny's so much fun to work with, not only just working the golf course, but going out fishing.
I gotta ask you something. Are you happy?
Very, dude.
Buddy, I'm
blown away. Blown away.
This was a very big putt for Payne. He knew he had to make a couple of birdies coming in to have a chance. That was a beautiful roll. It's right in the middle of the hole.
Breathtaking, isn't it? And if that video wasn't enough to get you all excited, we're going to give you a live sneak peek of Payne's Valley. And here to do that is JP Morris and Kirk Elmquist. Gentlemen, take it away.
Hey everybody, just wanted to say welcome to the Ozarks. It's a beautiful summer day here and just really excited about showing you guys a little sneak preview here around Payne's Valley. We're out here on the fourth hole today. This is a par 5, really beautiful hole, risk reward, and we got about 200 yards left here. I'm going to hit a couple shots and I'm going to talk to you guys some about our golf courses. We have 5 courses here at Big Cedar, and it's kind of turning into a golfer's paradise. So.
JP, so you're bringing a group of executives in. Great place to do 4 people, 16 people, 40. What do you?
Yeah, you know, we've got a great golf team here that's willing to accommodate really about any size group. Because of the 5 courses, you can play different courses every day. We make fun events for people. We can do stuff around the driving range. So it's really an all-in golf experience.
Show us what you got, big man.
All right, let's see.
Here we go, folks.
Try not to hit it in the water.
Looking good. If you play golf, you can really appreciate that. If you can't play golf, you still appreciate that. What a swing. It went in. Look at that.
Power of editing.
Great stuff. That's exactly right. So Arnold Palmer, Tom Watson, Jack Nicklaus, Gary Player, Cord Crenshaw, Tom Fazio, and your last and latest designer,
Tiger Woods. And, you know, he's been awesome to work with. Tiger's made several trips right here to the Ozarks, to Payne's Valley. Him and his team have really spent hours with my dad going over every little detail of this course. You know, it's beautiful. My dad said in the video, it feels like Augusta. There's big white bunkers. It's wide open, so the average golfer really has a fun time. And the finish on this course is absolutely unbelievable. It'll literally be the best finish you've ever seen in golf.
So you bring a group in who's never been to this region of the country. Very nice highways, very easy to get to. Everything's fairly close. Great dining, great atmospheres, and you got this amazing golf mecca that's happening here. There's 10 total golf courses in our Branson area, 5 right here on Big Cedar Lodge's property. With these designers, what's it been like being around Tiger Woods and the design of this particular course, his first public golf course in the U.S.?
You know, it's been unbelievable getting to work with Tiger and his team. He came during our Legends of Golf event where we hosted the Champions Tour here in Branson, and he helped do a golf clinic for kids in the area, and it was unbelievable. We had thousands of kids that showed up, and it really helped to show the power and draw of Tiger Woods. So it's been great to work with him. This course is going to be people's, maybe their favorite course out there. We were lucky last year. We won America's top new golf course at Ozarks National. This course is in the running for 2021, and watch out, because I have good feeling this might be the top new course in 2021.
No doubt about that. I was at that clinic. I'll never forget it as long as I live. 8,000 people, kids skipping school, coming out to watch the legend hit the golf ball, and to watch him hit that golf ball. And then to have this connection now in the Ozarks, he's the #1 brand in golf. He's the highest earner in the history of golf. And now he's designed a course right here. You folks bring your groups. You get to experience all of this beauty, all this nature out here, this incredible way to show and host your guests that have been from all over the world now get to come and play one of America's next top golf destinations. So we're going to move down to the green a little bit.
Yeah, jump in the cart with me, and let's
do
just
this.
show you guys the next couple holes because it's a beautiful day to check out.
It's going to be a
the course.
fun ride. You're going to like this, folks. We'll give you a little view here.
I think these guys are having a lot of fun showing us the course.
Sam, you're going to love this.
Hey, we're working hard.
Somebody has to do it today. This is hole 4. We're coming up on the green that JP just hit a ball on. Now, hosting the PGA Tour Champions here in Legends of Golf, which really launched this golf destination for 2014. But as you know, golf returns this weekend nationally, and it's going to be a great situation to see how some of these golf courses come along. But as you bring your guests in here into the Ozarks, stay in these wonderful hotels in our markets, play golf at these beautiful golf courses, and even if you don't play golf, JP, what else can they do on the lake here?
Oh man, this area is so much fun because you can bring your family. You know, we got rated the top family golf resorts list for this year also. Bring the kids. There's all kinds of awesome stuff to do at the marina. You can go fishing, you can go boating, tubing, you name it. There's all kinds of stuff to do down here at Table Rock.
So you've got this beautiful bass fishing lake nestled right up in here with all these golf courses. Some people don't like to play golf, so some people don't like to fish. What else can you do with a fishing boat?
So another great thing is you can go out and have fun and tube, drag your kids around. You can go down to Dogwood Canyon. It's a 10,000-acre nature park about 20 minutes south of Branson, and there's trout, there's horseback riding, there's nature trails. You can rent bikes and ride them. It's really fun for the whole family. Great way to get outside and exercise a little bit.
Let's see if that flat stick's working.
Okay.
So he's got it up clear out here on the edge of the green. We're going to make a long putt, but you can see a peninsula green right next door, right behind this one in hole number 5. There's Jonas Argis, the famous economic director from our Payne County here in the Branson area. Lines up the putt. It's going. A nice up. Little birdie putt coming up here. Great experience. JP, how long you been playing golf?
You know, I started when I was about 13 years old, and a lot of it was right here in the Ozarks. And this course is named for Payne Stewart. And where I grew up playing in Springfield is where Payne, you know, grew up and learned how to play golf. So there's a lot of great stuff about golf history just right here in the Ozarks as well.
So you, in 1997, after Tiger won the Masters, tell that story as you're putting this ball in.
Well, it was great. In 1997, Tiger Woods won his first Masters, and he was really into fishing. Hey, look at that. I got to start talking while I putt all the time. He had just won his first Masters, and he'd just gotten, you know, this first big giant check, and he really wanted a fishing boat. And so he got in touch with us and ordered one of our bass trackers. We got to go deliver it to him down in Orlando, and it was just really cool to see this young golfer coming on that was not only passionate for, you know, golf and obviously really, really good golfer, as we soon found out, but he was also really loves to fish.
Now, how old were you at that time?
Oh, I was probably 13 years old or something. So
2014, 15, 16, 17. Here we start building all these beautiful things out here with you, your dad, and your whole family, Bass Pro Shops, and the big Cedar family. And there's a photo of you guys delivering the boat, and then you took another photo with everybody in the same shot 20 years later. Very cool.
Very cool. You know, it's been great to have him here in the Ozarks, and he understands that all of our courses around here are really focused on nature and conservation. So we take a lot of steps to avoid, you know, putting chemicals down. We don't have to on the golf courses. All of our courses are Audubon certified courses.
Wow.
So all really cool things. And Tiger loves, you know, that we can help the environment and have some fun playing golf.
You got it. So now he's going to tee it up here on this tee, which hits into what looks like an island. It's a peninsula green, and the beautiful Ozark Mountains right in behind him here. Bridge, which typically doesn't go right across in front of the green. This bridge takes you right over the lake where the ball's going to land on the green here shortly. All natural, just a beautiful place to play and bring your guests, whether it's 4 or 400, you want a special tournament, or you want to bring in all of your girls for the weekend, or you got some top executive seminars coming up, Branson, Missouri's got your call. And now we got JP Morris. What do we got here, buddy?
All right, we've got really one of the signature holes out here at Payne's Valley, number 5. And as you can see, we basically got almost an island green here. And, you know, we started making this hole. We made it a little shorter because we wanted it, you know, to be somewhat reasonable on golf. Not everybody hit their ball in the water. When Tiger got here, he said, I've got to have a tee far enough that Dustin Johnson can't hit pitching wedge. So now we've got it back to 180 yards at the back tee. We're up here about 150 where most of our guests play from. We'll see if I can avoid the water, maybe hit one close.
There we go. Looking good. Looking good. It's not in the water. Beautiful. Now let's take a trip across the bridge as we wrap up this talk about beautiful golf in the Ozarks. So what's next? You got all these wonderful things happening down here for golf. I saw go-kart tracks and all that kind of thing on the property. What else can kids do while they're here?
You know, that's really the fun thing about Big Cedar Lodge and all the amenities that the team has worked hard to build over the years. Is we've got all kinds of fun events from the lake. If it's a rainy day, you can go to Fun Mountain. There's a ropes course, there's go-kart tracks, bumper cars, bowling alley. I mean, you name it. There's golf simulators. You can have a lot of fun. So always lots to do here, especially this golf cart bridge here across the water is pretty awesome.
Yeah, unbelievable. Nice breeze blowing today. You hit that into the wind. Very nice. What'd you use there?
Oh, thanks. I hit just a little knockdown 8-iron, as my dad would say, just trying to keep it under the wind.
Cheating the wind a little bit here today. So this has been a spectacular day to have this. We had a nice rain this morning. Lakes are filling up. Beautiful time of the year. About 80-something degrees here today. You can play golf here, JP, literally 12 months out of the year, or around 11. Is that accurate?
Yeah, you know, we have nice days throughout the year. And really, the spring and the fall are some of my favorite times to get out here and play golf, especially the fall. Even through November, we have beautiful weather here, and the courses are in absolutely great shape.
Beautiful. So now you got a nice little putt here.
All right, hopefully you guys bring me some more good luck, and we can get out of here with just one more putt.
And if you'll notice, we're doing social distancing. You don't touch the pins here. And when your ball goes in there, it pretty much just gets you set up so you don't have to touch it, and you're all set and ready to go. But JP's an accomplished golfer. He's about a 3 handicap. So if you need private lessons when you bring your group in, I'll get you signed up with him. Here he comes. Here comes the putt. I'm not a very good broadcaster. So our geese are joining us over here. Got some fun things happening. But JP, as we wrap this golf segment up, what if I'm in France or I'm in California or New Mexico or New York City or New Jersey, why should they bring their groups to Branson, Missouri and play these wonderful places?
You know, the one thing to me that really sets the Ozarks apart from all these other great destinations that you have to choose from is that we have some of the most friendly, helpful, you know, staff that goes above and beyond to show you the best in hospitality. And that's true in the South, and it's true here in the Ozarks. You won't find a more friendly place to come.
Well said. Samantha, back to you. JP Morris, can't thank you enough, my friend.
Thank you guys for your time. We hope to see you in the Ozarks.
Appreciate you,
Thank
buddy.
you. Thank you, JP, and thank you, Kirk. Wow, I don't know if it gets much better than that, really. I think those guys probably won't be back in the office anytime soon. Now we're gonna switch gears just a little bit. We're gonna go from the golf course, and we're gonna show you a little bit of our beautiful lake life. We have Table Rock Lake is the one that we're gonna kind of premiere today. And Table Rock is over 43,000 acres and over 1,100 miles of shoreline of crystal clear water fun just waiting to happen. Anything from the 600-person paddle wheel to paddle boarding to bass fishing to a 50-person catamaran. We want to share with you and just kind of give you another little peek at all the options on the lake. So to do that, we're going to take a short cruise with Captain Matt from State Park Marina. Captain Matt, are you there?
All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Captain Matt. I'm a Coast Guard licensed captain that has the pleasure of taking people out on beautiful Table Rock Lake. Table Rock Lake is a beautiful lake that we have here in Southwest Missouri. It's about 40,000 acres and over 800 miles of shoreline. Our geography of the area is very filled with limestone, so the water gets to trickle through the rocks and filter itself out, which results in a very nice, clean, clear lake. gets a very nice temperature of 80-something degrees during the summer. And I get the pleasure of taking out the Spirit of America. We are a 48-foot long, 28 feet wide catamaran sailboat that departs from State Park Marina, just south of Branson. We are about 5 minutes away from the Chateau on the Lake Hotel, and only about 10 to 15 minutes away from the Branson Landing. The State Park Marina can rent boats and take out lots of families to do lots of water activities such as fishing and skiing, wakeboarding, and tubing. But what's unique about the Spirit of America is that we can accommodate larger groups. We are a Coast Guard licensed and inspected vessel. We can take up to 49 passengers. And with those 49 passengers, we can offer a lot of different things. We can accommodate groups that just want to go out for a boat ride and go sailing. We can take people out. We're a nice stable cruise where we can take people out. They can stay dry, enjoy a nice easy sail. With it being as wide as it is, that no one should get seasick out there. And we also take people out with a lot of inflatable toys like slides and water trampolines and kayaks, and we can motor across the lake, drop anchor, and let people jump in and swim and play in the nice clean water. But yeah, the greatest thing that we can do is take out large groups. You can see and look around that we are a nice wide vessel that can kind of suit the needs of everybody that comes aboard. So, okay. Absolutely. So there's some questions about kind of what Branson already can offer to people that are coming to the area compared to what we offer. And a lot of the perceptions, I believe, about Branson are that traditionally it does do the shows and it does bring in a lot of groups that are interested in the music and the rides in Silver Dollar City. But one thing that people come to the area looking for is some outdoor adventure. And Branson is starting to move more towards some of the outdoor adventure stuff. You guys have seen with the golf courses and things like that. We also have state parks and trails, and of course the lake here. And the lake is kind of something that surprises people that come to Branson for other reasons and find out that there's a very large body of nice clean water that wants to, that is willing and able to have people out and enjoy the water and some of the other outdoor activities.
What makes Table Rock special? I mean, there's lakes everywhere. Why is Table Rock special?
So Table Rock is special for a lot of different reasons. You know, my family's been coming down here for decades now, and we've watched it grow. And I think the big attraction that Table Rock is that it is clean and family oriented. It's clean for lots of different reasons. There's many groups in the area that are interested in keeping it clean, but also with it being managed by the Army Corps of Engineers, there's not as much development on many parts of the lake outside of Branson, which does allow for the water to stay clean and not polluted. And as far as it being more special for families, it has not become such a party lake. People can come out and enjoy with a family-friendly atmosphere that is both safe for families. And, but, you know, of course, people oftentimes come out on our boat so that they can kind of let loose and cut back a little bit and not have to worry about driving the boat and having a hired captain to take them out to enjoy a good time.
Talk about, you know, we're pretty close to Branson. So how
Yes.
close are we to Branson?
So you can actually see a lot of the Branson development actually from where we are right now. The Table Rock Dam is just over to the east of us right now. And a little bit north of Table Rock, you can start, or the dam over here, you can start seeing the Chateau on the Lake Marina. And we're accessible to a lot of the Branson accommodations 10, 15 minutes. So it's the Table Rock and the accessibility that you would have to a lot of the other attractions around Branson. Table Rock's really no further away. It's very accessible through the State Park Marina and other marinas on the lake.
So last question.
Sure.
Talk about the boat that we're on. I know you started at the beginning. Yep. This isn't your average boat.
No, it's not. We're a catamaran style sailboat. Again, 48 feet long. It's 28 feet wide, which does give it a lot of stability on an inland lake. We have a 60-foot mast, and it's a working sailboat. We can take people out, and we are a pretty fast boat. it's a very safe boat as well. It's a foam-filled or foam-core hull, and with over 4 feet of freeboard. And we definitely include the ability to just take people out and sail. And what's also unique is that it can kind of be a platform for the people that either want to be in the water and play, or also someone that just wants to sit back and enjoy and watch. The open and accessibility allows people that want to stay on the boat and watch maybe people swimming and playing to still be a part of the group and have conversations. But when everybody's on the boat, there's plenty of space for people to spread out and enjoy a nice, easy cruise. Does anybody have any other questions?
Do people scuba dive here?
There is a scuba diving presence. In fact, because the water is fairly clear, we're one of the premier scuba diving lakes in the area. There's several different scuba outfitters that can both rent equipment. And yeah, it's a deep lake as well. The average depth through the main channel that we see out here is about 170 feet deep. And here in front of the dam, it's 280 feet. There's also a lot of interesting shoreline. In some places along the shoreline, it's pretty a shallow grade. And then sometimes it's some really neat sheer cliffs. And anybody that's done any wall dives in the Caribbean might be interested in that kind of thing here on Table Rock.
Last question. Talk about the fishing a little bit. It sounds like
sure.
a question about fishing.
Absolutely. There's a lot of fishing in the area. In fact, there's a couple different national tournaments that have held and hosted. What kind of fish? You know, a lot of inland lake fish, bass, and other sport fish are very popular. Bass probably being the main one. They catch a lot of largemouth and smallmouth and white bass. There are some walleye in the lake. There's crappie fishing in the spring, and of course any other panfish like bluegill and sunfish. But yeah, there's popular bass tournaments that have drawn to this area because of the popular fishing. And then below the dam is the hatchery that stocks Lake Taneycomo with rainbow and brown trout, and a popular destination for fly fishing. Thank you everybody for your time. We'd love to have you out and take you swimming, take you sailing, whatever you guys are interested in doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. It's a perfect day to be on the water too. Well, kind of wish we were out on the lake with them. As you can tell, we're really fortunate to have such beautiful lakes here for everyone to get out and about on. Now we're going to take our next stop on our little trip around Branson is we're going to go down to the Hilton Hotel and Convention Center, and it's located right on the landing. It's a 1.5 mile, 95 acre entertainment district right on the shore of Lake Taneycomo, which Matt just mentioned a moment ago. Lake Taneycomo is world renowned for trout fishing, and it never gets warmer than 52 degrees. So it's a little chilly for swimming. You can take fly fishing lessons, or you can book your group on a jet boat, all within walking distance of our convention center. So to tell you more about our amazing Walkable convention package, here is Wendy White, Director of Sales for the Hiltons of Branson.
So hi everybody, I'm excited to introduce you to the Hiltons of Branson and Branson Convention Center. We're in the heart of downtown with historic Branson on one side and the Branson Landing Entertainment District on the other. We have 2 beautiful hotels right across the street from each other. The Hilton Branson Convention Center, which is attached to the Branson Convention Center, has 294 guest rooms, and the Hilton Promenade at Branson Landing, directly across the street, has 242 guest rooms. Over 60% of our room inventory is actually coming from suites. So a lot of upgrade options available for your group and your VIPs, or people who may want to extend their stay and enjoy all the things that that you can possibly do in Branson. Our Hilton Branson Convention Center Hotel also is home to one of Missouri's best steakhouses. I'd like to think that our steaks are what help keep Kirk's golf game so good. I'm just going to claim that. He can't dispute it or prove me wrong, so I'm going to claim it. We also, you know, on the Branson Landing, there's going to be a layout here. You can see there are 3 stars that highlight the location of our hotels as well as the convention center. So very close together, very walkable, as Sam said. The Branson Landing actually has over 100,000 square feet of retail space, as well as shopping, dining, nightlife, attractions. You can ride a jet boat like Sam mentioned. You can ride a zip line across the water if you're not afraid of heights. I am, but if you're not, go for it. We are anchored by 2 large department stores, a Belk and also a Bass Pro Shops, actually. So you can get your fancy dress at one end of the Branson Landing and get your fishing lures for your boat trip on the other. So very convenient. At the center of the Branson Landing, we have a $7.5 million Bellagio style fountain show. And it's a fire and water show. It plays with music, and it starts at noon, and it goes every hour. And so you can see a few images of the Branson Landing and all of the things there are to offer. We also have images of our 12th floor condos, which are very popular for VIPs and commonly used for VIPs and or hospitality suites. So you can do that too. The Branson Convention Center, like I said, it was built as a convention center hotel. The max capacity is 4,400 in the exhibit hall and 2,500 in rounds. So 4,400 would be your traditional general session set. And of course, right now we're offering very flexible setups for smaller groups to social distance. So we have almost 15 breakout spaces, lots of natural lighting and open air spaces outside those breakout rooms, so you can check your email, rest your feet, you know, make a call if you need to, that sort of thing. It's very convenient, easy access from the 2nd floor guest room elevator. So that's really our space in a nutshell, and I look forward to answering any questions you may have.
Does anyone have any questions for Wendy?
Yes, there is a question for Wendy. Wendy, what are some options for off-agenda fun close to your hotel?
So we actually have on the Branson Landing lots of walkable options where you can save the money you would spend on transportation, typically in a convention destination. You can walk down to the Branson Landing. You can take private boat trips right off the landing with Main Street Lake Cruises. You can use the Andy B's Bowl Social. I kind of describe that place as, you know, if Joanna Gaines designed a bowling alley, it would look like this. It's just very beautiful, and they have great craft cocktails. They have delicious food and 9 bowling lanes, 3 escape rooms, virtual reality, and right across from that is actually an arcade. So a lot of great options for your group to do excursions. And I actually failed to mention that right in front of the Bellagio style fountain show is a large town square space in the center of the landing. And you can actually do events for up to 1,000 people in that town square space, and our Hilton sales team can actually help you plan that. And Kirk has actually been an MC for a big event that took place there. It was great. They have live music. You can have food and drink down there. You know, we can serve drinks and set up bars, and it's a good time, and you're right there in the heart of town square of Branson Landing with the water and the fountain show behind you. It's a really spectacular show. So lots of options very close by. Of course, lots of great options all over Branson as well, but close by without having to move a vehicle, there are options as well.
Great. Okay, there's one more question. Are you ready?
I'm bracing myself. Go for it.
Wendy, Daniel Green from Utah is asking about sustainability. How sustainable are your venues?
So actually, the Branson Convention Center has actually won awards for their recycling program. And that's actually a recycling program that the Hilton is a partner to. We definitely recycle everything we possibly can. And we even submitted for a grant through Hilton brand to get the recycling bin trash cans. Those are very expensive if you aren't aware of that. So we have those for our guests to also contribute directly to suggested recycling for their trashed items. And we obviously have, you know, with the Hilton brand light stay program where we, you know, are energy efficient and all of those great things. So we definitely take sustainability very seriously and are happy to do what we can.
Okay, there's one more.
All right.
And there's one more question for you, Wendy. How easy it is to fly into Branson?
So there are actually 2 airports that you can fly into. There's one in Branson that is serviced by Frontier Airlines, and that's about 20 minutes from our hotels. The main airport where all of the major airlines come in is actually in Springfield, at Springfield Branson National Airport. And it's a very easy drive. I used to work in a major city, and I can tell you that it would take the same time to go 11 miles from that airport that it takes to go the 40 plus miles it is from our airport. It's just an easy drive. You get to go the speed limit. You have the beautiful scenery and all the things you come to expect on a drive from Springfield to Branson. It's a very easy drive. Door to door, probably 45 minutes. Maybe 40 if I'm driving, maybe.
That's true, that's true. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Wendy. I really appreciate that. And if anybody has any more questions, there'll be time to ask them at the end of the presentation as well. Next, we're gonna go discover Chateau on a Lake, which is a beautiful AAA 4-diamond resort located right on the shores of Table Rock. We happen to have one of a sales manager with us. Maria, would you like to talk about the Chateau?
Absolutely. Chateau is the only AAA 4-diamond resort located on the lake, in the mountains, beyond the ordinary. When you're driving through the rolling hills of Ozarks, this castle on the lake sneaks up on you, and you just don't expect to see this beauty sitting right at the edge of Table Rock Lake. It's a full-service resort. They have plenty of activities inside for your groups. The beautiful atrium that you can see on your screen. And the meeting space is located very close to the guest room elevators. So it's an easy transition from your guest room to the meeting space. And they have quite a bit of it, close to 45,000 square feet. Very beautiful, column-free, have wonderful murals all around the perimeter. And those murals represent different castles from Europe, German castles and French. And Chateau itself looks like a castle.
It has a gorgeous marina. There's a sweet shop. There is, I think you said 301 guest rooms.
301 guest rooms, quite a few breakout rooms, boardrooms, anything you need for a successful meeting or just get away. That's the theater that you can see on your screen. It's 50 plus something seats, can be reserved privately for any movie of your choice, can be turned into a breakout room. Beautiful full service resort.
The spa is right on site also, and it's an absolutely beautiful place to relax. For groups of any size, you can reserve that space, or if it's bring their spouses, it's a great place for spouses to take a break as well. What you're looking at now is the library lounge, and it's another nice retreat. Also, it's open for everyone, and I also it's a great place to book for a group also to have maybe a breakout or a timeout after a long day of meetings.
And it is my favorite spot to be, for sure, library lounge.
This is a great view from their grill, the Chateau Grill, where it's obviously right on the water, and you really can't beat that. They have obviously suites, regular rooms. It's a beautiful property to check out anytime you're in Branson as well.
And they also have a full service marina. So if your group would like to reserve the boat, the catamaran that you've just seen on the video from the marina, it can pick your group up right from the Chateau Marina. Take them on a cruise, sail into sunset and back.
Very nice. Okay, well, John, I'm sorry that we weren't able to hear you, but I'm sure maybe we can work this out, and by the end of the presentation, we can hear from you in person. Now, last but certainly not least, we're going to go see one of another beautiful properties. It's a luxuriously rustic Big Cedar Lodge. It's nestled right in the coves of Table Rock Lake. Big Cedar is an amazing place for meetings and attendees to definitely create lifelong memories. We have a video to share with you about Big Cedar, so enjoy. definitely a beautiful property, isn't it? Again, endless team building opportunities, so many things to do for groups of all sizes. So we have shared with you only 3 of our many lodging partners in Branson. With over 10,000 rooms in Branson, there is a wide variety of meeting space and room types. And some of the other properties to check out, we have a beautiful Radisson property. It's got 472 rooms and about 17,000 square feet of meeting space. There's also another great golf resort located right in town, which is Thousand Hills. It's got 500 rooms, some condominium. Most of them are condominium style, and it does have about 5,000 square feet of meeting space. So all of those are available and many, many more. If any of you have any questions, we'd be happy to take them now for any of the Branson team. We just have someone comment that Big Cedar and Chateau both would work well for their retreats, and both of them are great options for retreats without a doubt. You can be very intimate to a larger size, and of course, all of our lodging partners are very aware and cautious of, the social or physical distancing right now. So we're here to work with you in any way that we can with any questions that you have. Any more questions?
Yes, we do have a question from Katie. She's asking, are you up and running, or is there an opening schedule like in other states?
Wendy, do you want to answer that one?
Okay, can you hear me? Testing.
Yes.
Testing,
Yes.
1, 2, 3 this time. Yes, we are open. Branson opened up actually on May the 4th, and we were pleased to see a few people had cabin fever, and we had a good weekend of traffic over Memorial Day weekend. And that's been a huge success. There hasn't been any negative impact from our opening, and we're very pleased about that, and hope that that's the trajectory that travel can continue to take forward. But Branson is open, they're prepared. I've never seen a community come together and partner the way that the hotels in this town partnered to make sure we're providing a clean and safe environment for our guests.
Great, thank you. We just had another question. Someone asked if we had any properties that had skeet shooting, and yes, we do. It's actually out at Big Cedar. They have, it's off property, just about a mile from the resort, and it's called Bass Pro Shooting Academy. And it's one of the most beautiful, beautiful places you'll see. It also has an area for private catering and events, and outdoor amphitheater. So it's a gorgeous option without a doubt for any kind of shooting, not just skeet, trap. They have UTVs out there. There's a lot of options out there for groups. Are there any other questions?
Oh, we have a Scott.
Go ahead.
We have a question. How do you get to Branson from France? Well, our airport services major airlines. It's serviced by major airlines: Delta, United, American, Allegiant. So yeah, you can get to Branson from France.
It's not a bad flight. I've actually done it. It was one stop in the U.S. and then straight across. So yeah. It's definitely doable, and it's very easy.
Just one stop in Chicago, New York, and yeah. I fly through France when I go see my family in Ukraine, and I fly through Charles de Gaulle Airport in France.
It's beautiful. Well, we really appreciate you taking this time out of your afternoon today and spending it with us. The entire team, on behalf of everyone, I want to thank you for joining us. We will be sending a follow-up to this with links on how to access the spam. Please remember to call us anytime. The entire team at the Branson CVB is here just to be your partner in all things meetings and to provide turnkey service for you and your attendees. So in the meantime, until we see you in person, stay safe and take care. Thanks.